What's up, everybody? My name is Pixel Plume, and we are back with more Bust a Move number 4. In this episode, well, in the last episode, we puzzled quite a bit, and this is post-commentary. Let's just get that out of the way, because why the heck not? I'm feeling a little better today. If you guys watched my Pokemon LP, I may have been, kind of out of it, because I've been taking a lot of medication. You know, I've just been sick. I have been taking medication to help me, maybe a little bit wonky, loopy, but whatever. It's fine, because Bust a Move is almost complete. It's gonna be 3 more weeks. This is the 1 out of 3. So, if you heard, well, if you watched my Pokemon LP, I basically cover a lot of the update schedule that I had in mind. So I wasn't sure if I was going to post this all in 1 week to have a Bust a Move big blast finale or not. But ultimately I've decided for now I'm going to stick with the regular upload schedule for today. And then I'm going to go... Maybe I'll change it up next week. I don't know. So it's 2 episodes of Pokemon. You'll already see that up. And then we'll have this week's Saturday's Bust a Move LP, which you're watching right now. Yay! So basically that's how I decided to plan this out. So, that's a thing that's gonna happen. Anyways, so how have you guys been? It's a lovely Saturday. The weather's been super inconsistent, so it's like, what are you doing, weather? Get out of here. I'm sorry, that was pretty lame, but you know, it was like in the 40s at one point in the weather. Right now it's like around the 20s. This is like Celsius, by the way. So if you're like American and don't know Celsius and no Fahrenheit, so I was like, what are you talking about? That's like freezing cold. Well, I'm in Canada, so that might be freezing cold to all of you guys, but not to me, because I'm pretty hot right now. Actually, I closed all the windows just to keep the recording, so nothing of the outside will bother me when recording. So there it is. So my new recording schedule is on Tuesday. I record 3 videos, all that. So that's how I work things, and look at that angle shots right there. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You know, okay, let's get to the puzzles, because I know that's relatively important to a lot of you people. Because if you don't like the puzzles, what's the point of you watching? Can't be my commentary. So this is like, I really don't like these puzzles a lot. The screen, it's like super wide, super chunky. It's like, what are you doing? This is not good. But we're definitely near the end. 83. Holy shoot! I can't believe I actually got this far in this. This took a lot longer than the puzzle story mode, which I'm very surprised. Well, I'm not particularly surprised, because when I was a kid playing this, I never actually completed this at all. I was just like, what? There's nothing cute about the story. Because when I play some puzzle games, I love to compete against other people, and I screwed up. So there's the first death of the episode, but oh man, this is a long puzzle to start over. But I'm gonna say this. You know, when I play puzzle games, it's generally for the story element. This really doesn't have much of a story element. I also play to compete against one another. That's really why, I think I mentioned this before, I'm not a huge fan of Tetris, because it really does lack the competitive attitude that I'm used to anyways. I've only played really the Game Boy one. I know they have Tetris Versus, that's a little weird. Sometimes I play at school. That's a thing, actually. In high school, whenever we had computer time, I usually see people on like Club Penguin, you know, playing Tetris, all these kind of random online games. Me myself, I just never found joy in playing on the PC like that. It's like, what are you doing? Go home and play that, please. Yes, I call my friends please, but that's okay. They understand. They won't mind. So any computer games? Computer games are generally fun. I think I had more fun with them when I was younger, particularly like the online ones like Neopets. They had this Reese's Subway game. I don't know if people remember that. It was like a promotional thing for Reese's Cups. It's like a Subway simulator. It's like, what the heck is this? But no, when I play Neopets, it's either neopets.com/jelly for the omelets, and also maybe cheats. That's pretty much it. They have great puzzle games there. Maybe I'll play them for this channel. Probably not. because they are wacky and super weird, and I don't know. I just don't think that recording a screen like a web page is really all that entertaining to play through. Personally, it's not the way that I like to play. I love consoles. That's my thing. It's my jam. I know I did Puyo Pop for PC, but that's because I don't have a GameCube. I think like the graphics are better on the PC than like Game Boy Advance, where like the voices are all choppy. It's like wicked. Plus, this one is like, it was a bomb. I had a lot of fun. Do I mess up? It looks like the game wants me to lose here. So, that's kind of, oh, do we do it? Do we do it? No. Dang, I really thought, dang, I could have gotten that. That's disappointing to see actually, so. Here we go again! Here we go again, everybody. So that's my whole thing about puzzle games. I'm really into a competitive aspect, which is why, you know, I was thinking Dr. Mario, but like, the only one where I can really think there's like a story mode to it is like the 64 version with Wario. I've never even played that. That's like gonna be blind. Plus the controllers are just really weird. I never got into N64 controllers. I'm sure a lot of people love those controllers, but my favorite is the GameCube. No lie. Because the GameCube was the first console. No, that's not true. You know, it's tough, because I play the GameCube the most, probably. Because I really do like the PlayStation controller a lot. I have a PS3. That's how I play all kinds of Tales games. And, you know, it's a pretty comfortable controller. Plus it's wireless, so that's pretty fun. No, but I love the GameCube controller. It makes a lot of clicking noises, but, you know, it's on most of the games I play. It's simple, you know, you got A, B, X, Y, A, B, X, Y, A, B, X, Y. Like that Mario Party game in Mario Party 6. And I really don't get that still. You know, if you're looking, I just don't understand. What the hell? Why did that? I think I got confused there because it didn't explode when it should have. I was like, what? So yeah, that's my whole philosophy on controllers as well. I really do love GameCube controllers. And I messed up. Oops. Just give me a green. Do it? No. Nah. I missed! I'm really trying to get the angle trajectories. If I don't, I'm gonna lose. Doo-doo. Oh, are you serious? Come on. Come on now. There we go. That is the angle you need to get it. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah. GameCube. GameCube! Speaking of which, I'm gonna need to keep the GameCube controllers for the Wii U because they are introduced at the Smash. Although personally, I don't mind the Wii U Pro controllers. I tried one of those for the Smash demo. And we're going to the Hangman, so, yeah, those controllers are okay. I'm not, but I love the idea of using Smash Bros. Controllers. I mean, it makes everyone pretty much, it's like, woo, we get to play with these controllers. You never have to learn. But one day, everybody, just note, you're no longer going to have the game controller to rely on, so it might be better to learn with a Wii controller or like a Pro controller or something else. I don't know. Probably not, because you're probably going to... That was a disaster. If they were going to introduce a new system, I would expect something... Just stray away from something like the Wii. Something different. Something different, you know? You know, I don't know how it correlated, like, NES to SNES. Okay, they had that. That's okay. But then this N64, it seems so different. You know, and then they had GameCube, it's like, whoa! It's a completely different iteration. What am I doing? It's obvious the green goes there. The different iterations for games, basically. That's all I want. I want something different. That's why I was not convinced. Even now, I'm not 100% convinced that I want a Wii U right now because it's so similar to the GameCube. Wait, no, to the regular Wii. What am I doing? To the regular Wii. It's just so similar. It's like, how is this different? It's not. And that's really what annoys me about it. And this puzzle is also annoying because I screwed up. I screwed up, and that's the fact. So yeah, I know Smash Bros. Coming out. I wonder if you could play the GameCube games on your Wii U if you had it. Probably not, because they didn't program that in. They should totally release it. No, that's too much effort. I was gonna say they should release it so you can play GameCube games, but you know they might try to make us fork up our money by releasing Virtual Console, which I hope they do. GameCube Virtual Console, I hope they do. I would appreciate it if they like knock down the value so that's more fair for other people to get certain games, you know, on the Virtual Console. So like, sometimes I still see Melee and Double Dash like that, super high prices, all those awesome games, like for so much ridiculous amount of money, like $50, it's still at regular retail value. So I'm pretty shocked that that's still a thing, but you know, if they release a Virtual Console, maybe it'll be cheaper. You know, because not everyone's gonna like spend $40 on a digital download for like an old retro game. I mean, I might, but that's just because I love a lot of the games that I really want. And there's even some GameCube games I would still want to try because I haven't played them all. I've played only a few of them, but I love that system so much to the point where it's unhealthy. And I could have gotten that black kid. No. Dude, so I've just been rambling on about this whole puzzle thing. Wait, nothing about the puzzle. That's the problem. I'm not talking about the puzzle, but you guys see it. You can see that I have to hit the green. I'd rather like getting something different because like it's generally game heavy when I do Pokemon, and so I'm not really playing this as well. So I feel like it's a good opportunity to, you know, get to chats in a way, bring up discussion. That's really what I'm about this Saturday. That's why I love the Saturday thing. It's like a different point of view of gaming. I know people find puzzles weird to LP, but whatever. I'm a weirdo, so it's okay. And I don't know what maybe I'm trying to do the same strategy. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same strategy. Did you see that when I knocked over those pillars? 3 of the same color. It just gets rid of that mass. I know it doesn't do too much, but you know, those rainbow bubbles do count towards your total, so. Total destruction. So, what else is there? I brought up Sims 4 in one of the Pokemon LP episodes that I did this week, and it's, you know, they're doing a patch. I just saw that they started doing a patch for like gnomes and stuff, but that game, like, I know I said mixed reviews, and here's why. Because, like, essentially, there are a lot of things that are missing in comparison to Sims 3. Like, there was no open world. I lost there. In open worlds, no pools, no I don't really care about toddlers at all. I just felt like it was such a useless stage, but hey, they're gone. Pools, that's a weird one to get rid of for me personally, because I love drowning people. That's terrible, but it's true. I think I messed up here too, just looking at it. I'm just playing very poorly at this point. Look at that. What am I thinking? I thought that was a red. Look at that. This is just... I'm starting to get frantic. I can see that. Do you clench when I play this game? Because I'm certainly like, oh my god. Just kill yourself already. There you go. All good. But I think that there are some positives to the game as well. They introduce a lot of skills, a lot of new things, the multitasking things. I like that a lot. I really do. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Brush your teeth, take a poop, and text all at the same time. I mean, so you have one toothbrush in your mouth, and then your other hand is like on your phone, and then you're sitting on a toilet. Where do you spit? In the toilet bowl? No. Ugh. I'm sorry. You can't do that in the game. Don't try it. They have this weird thing also that scale. Something that's missing that I use a lot is like the cheats. There's like this cheat called move objects. That's missing, but the thing is, people don't consider that. So it's like every Sims game, it's a different iteration, but I feel like why people are so disappointed is because I feel like each Sims game expands on a different thing that is provided. So I would have thought that, like, because like from Sims 1 to Sims 2, oh man, that is like a huge transition. And like then you have Sims 3, it adds like the open world and creative style, which by the way, it's not there anymore. Their thing is that it takes a plus. It slows down the game, which I agree. Same thing with the open world, but I did hear that color sliders, that's an easy thing to do. It is, and I agree, but what I love so far when I've played the game, I've only done the cast demo. I know people aren't big fans of the cast demo, but I am, because that game, that is so much fun to make Sims. I made a bunch of Sims. They're on my gallery. I might share them eventually, but probably not, because you can't change the usernames. That's another stupid thing. You can't change the usernames, so that is dumb. That makes me a little bit upset because because I just came out with Pixel Plume, and I can't name my Origin account Pixel Plume because it's already something else, and I don't want to make a new one because all my downloads for Origin are on my old account. And why did I not hit? This is ridiculous. What is this? What am I doing? Whoops! There we go. That trick shot was just for style points, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what I was doing. I felt like maybe I was overconfident with this. Maybe. No. There we go. We got it. Got myself a little bit flustered right there. Even watching it was like, what am I doing? That's crazy. So yeah, that's my opinion on Sims 4. Will I get it? Absolutely not right now. Because the price, I think the price is a deal breaker for me. When I have The Sims 3 on my computer, I rarely play it because it's really laggy. Too much crap, I guess, in it. But Sims 2, I never really grew up with Sims 2, so I have it now. Because I did this whole free... I just love free things, okay? They did this whole free promotion thing where you can get The Sims 2, all the expansion packs, all the stuff packs in one Origin download. But when I first loaded up, it was so dang slow. It's like, is this worth playing? I played a bit of it when it wasn't, but it's like, I just don't feel like they're supposed to be wacky, but at the same time, I just can't connect to the game. I don't know why. I know everyone loves Sims 2, but you know what? I never grew up with it, so I guess I'm not inclined to be attached to the game, so maybe that's my perspective on the whole situation. I guess you have certain attachments to games, they'll stick around longer. Like Paper Mario, there's this whole thing where it's like, which one's better, the Thousand Year Door or the N64? It's really a mix between which one you like, which one you don't like, because I think they're all great. And what is this? This is a weird one, I'm not gonna lie. I think you gotta be careful not to screw yourself over to this one. So you got all those, and you got the black. I think that, you know, I think that one is smart. See, I could have won that one if I had used the sparkly thing to pop the black color. Then I would have cleared that entire thing. That thing would have no longer been a problem, and it would have been okay. See, I'm learning stuff by watching this, because I didn't see that when I first played through this. But now I do, see? Just like that. Just like that. That was so simple, and I messed it up. Oh well. This is Pixel Plume, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. And here is the next card. Hangman. Boom.